Hello Yellow class, welcome to your home learning for Wednesday. So I'm just going to run through the things that I'd like you to do today. As per usual, we're going to start off with phonics. So when you're doing your phonics today, you might want to just pause this, have a quick whiz through the speed sounds, and then see if you can spot some out of order as well. So we've got our tricky words for this week. First word we're looking at is the word people. Have a think about how we spell that. So we try to remember it as P-O, pull. So we've got P-E-O, P-L-E. So have a go at writing it. See if you can remember how to write it in your mind. We've got the word again. A-G-A-I-N, again. Water, W-A-T-E-R, water. And went. Now there's no secret H in went. You need to remember that. Went. W-E-N-T, went. So have a go at your tricky words for this week. Today, or this week, as you know, we've been revising the long A sound. So far this week, we've looked at the AI, which tends to come in the middle of words. Yesterday, we looked at the split vowel digraph, which was made by the A and the E, and they like to be friends, and a naughty little consonant has split them apart. We have to remember the E on the end of the words. Today we are looking at the AY. This tends to come at the end of words, okay? And as I've said, on Phonics Play, if you're having a look, AY is a phase 5 phoneme, so you'll find games for this one within the phase 5 section. On your phonics sheet in your pack, you have got some AY words. Have a go at reading those, have a go at spelling them. Can you think of any others that follow that pattern? And it's quite handy with those, where the sounds at the end, all of those words tend to start to rhyme together, which is quite nice. So have a go at those. Spelling Shed, when you go on Spelling Shed, in your little tasks or your to-do list, you have got you've got all your different challenges for this week. So there'll be an activity for each of those phonemes. There'll be an activity for our suffix, and then there's also an activity for our words of the our tricky words that we're learning. Try to make sure you do some reading. You have got the Oxford Owls, and you've also got that Wheeler's e-platform with some books, so you can have a go at doing some reading. And our comprehension question for this week is thinking about the language that the author uses. How does the writer describe? So what words do they use to describe something? So starting off today, revising our 10 times table. So we were looking at multiplication last week, so today practicing that 10 times table. Are we ready? 1 10 is, 2 10s are, 3 10s are, 4 10s are, 5 10s are, 6 10s are, 7 10s are, 8 10s are, 9 10s are, 10 10s are. Well done. Now don't forget, by the end of year 2, we need to know the 2s, 5 and 10 times tables by heart. So that's why we're practicing those. And this week, if you remember, we have been looking at division. So I hope you're getting on really well with that. I know it's a bit tricky, and I know that I haven't really looked at that with you in class. So division is shown by this little symbol here. This means divide, and when we're dividing, this means the same as sharing. So we are sharing something out into a set number of groups. When we start to divide in year 2, we divide by 2, 5 and 10, because those are the times tables that we are learning. And that important word that we have to remember is we have to remember that we are looking for all of those sets to be equal. When we have shared something out, we need the same number of things in each set. Now, some of us might know these in our head. So if I'm really good at my times tables and I know that 6 2s are 12, I might automatically be able to say, if I know that, I also know that 12 divided by 2 will leave me with 6. So I might be able to do it in my head. I might be able to split it up by thinking about the repeated addition and what might have made that number. I might also need to draw a diagram. Nothing wrong with drawing a diagram, so I'm going to draw out how many groups I'm dividing it into, and then I can share my objects out. I might want to do that practically, so I might get some objects to share things out. There are lots of different ways that you can do that. It doesn't matter as long as you're getting the right answer. So if we have a look, so we've been thinking about helping in the fruit department at Co-op. So on Monday we were dividing by 2. Yesterday we were dividing by 10. Today we are going to be dividing by 5 because we've got our packs of apples. Now, on our little spinners, so we've used these 2 spinners. Today we're working on this spinner here. So if you cut them out, if you stick a pencil in, you can spin that. So when you've spun your spinner, so I've got 30 apples. There are 5 apples in each pack. How many packs of apples have I got? So I've got my 30, I'm dividing by 5, so I've got 1, 2, sorry, the board's not very happy today, 3, 4, and 5, and then I can share out my objects. I've got 30 objects, so I can share them out amongst my 5 groups. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So when I have a look, I should have the same number in each set. So I can see I've got 6, 6, 6, 6 and 6. Okay? So have a think about how you're going to do these things. Have a think about how you need to work them out. And use your spinners to help you. So in our writing, we were thinking about Sam, who was looking for a new school, and his mum and dad wanted some information about our school. So on Monday, we sorted information that we knew about our school into these headings. Yesterday, when we were writing, we've written the introduction and we've written some information about the classes. So today, we're going to be writing about the school grounds, a section on other information, so that's other things that you might know. So maybe our music lessons might come into there because we have Hampshire Music Service in for those. You might write about our dinners and our cook, because we've got Vicky and we've got Claire who help out in the kitchen. And then you're going to finish off with a concluding sentence. So today you don't have to write the title again because you already did that yesterday. So today we are thinking of school grounds. So you're going to write your subheading, school grounds. So this is thinking about outside our school. And as we've said, when we've got a subheading, we're then going to write a paragraph of information here. And we said yesterday, that's probably about 4 or 5 sentences. Now remember, every sentence starts with a capital letter. It needs some punctuation at the end. Probably a full stop. You might write an exclamatory sentence, which would need an exclamation. You might be writing a question, because actually sometimes in a report we do add questions in. So remember those. School grounds. Then we had other information, making sure that our capital letters are on their own, and then we join in the other letters. So other information. So that's our next subheading. Don't forget, when you're writing, try to use some of those conjunctions. Okay, so we could write our sentence, we have Hampshire Music Service because they help us learn music. Or musical instruments would sound better, wouldn't it? Vicky cooks us our hot dinners and they taste delicious. So using the conjunction and. So try to use some conjunctions to extend your sentences. And then again, there should be about 4 or 5 sentences in there. And then our conclusion. So our conclusion really draws our report together. So you might write one sentence that you feel talks about our school as a whole. You might write one sentence to Sam. Would you like to come to our school? Do you think our school sounds an exciting place to go? So think about how you are going to draw your report together. So have a good time with your writing, and I will see you this afternoon. Take care. Bye for now.